And this Miami team has yet to lose a game, and the rush attack has been very good at home this season. You can see the Canes have rushed for at least 136 yards and 4+ yards per carry in their last 4 games at Hard Rock Stadium. Notre Dame features the nation's 30th best run defense, but Virginia Tech is 18th against the run, and the Canes have their way with them. Brian Kelly knows his team will have no problem getting up for this matchup.
They know Miami, they know the history and tradition, they're aware of all those things, but they know that they have to play really well, and they have to play better than they did last week. I think that that's what they know more than anything else. I don't think that they spend a whole lot of time thinking about the history and tradition, although there are some great matchups, and I don't want to sell those short, but the real focus of this group is that they know they're playing a really, really good football team, and they have to play well.
All right, let's dive into the play of Malik Rosier here with B-Mac, and specifically, not his arm. We're not going to talk about that here, but his ability to run the football. He had 84 yards in that big win over Virginia Tech. And will he be able to do that against Notre Dame?
You know what? I think he will have opportunities, and here's why. I believe Notre Dame defensively, they will focus a lot of their attention on Travis Homer. He's been playing lights out since becoming the starter, and I think it's imperative for Miami offensively to run the football. When they're running the football, that offense is extremely good. But it's not just about Homer. Allow your athletic quarterback in Malik Rosier to really play a big part in the running efforts there in Miami, and that could set this team up nicely. You talked about the big game he had against Virginia Tech. This is a staple here and there with Mark Richt and this Miami offense. The read option, we know Notre Dame, they love to run the read option there. So I think it would be extremely important for Miami to give Notre Dame a little bit of their own medicine coming from the offensive side. You see a trips formation to the strong side of the football field. The defense, they're playing man-to-man, and Malik, he has a two-way go, basically the ability to hand the football off to his running back or keep the football, but he will read the end men. You talk about these two guys right here. These are guys that Malik will eventually read, and that would determine if he hands the football off to his running back or if he decides to keep the football. Now, when you look at the running back, clearly he understands that if he gives the ball to the running back, there is a defender who's stumbling a little bit, but he could pose to be a big threat in stopping the run. So he will show the running back receiving the ball in his pouch, but he will have the ability to take the football away, and he's still reading these two end men who's clearly they're being blocked right now. So that's a favorable matchup in favor of the Miami Hurricanes. And now, because of his ability to read and react, he kept the football, and that defender that was in position to make a play on the running back, he cannot do the same on the quarterback. But you still have a hat on a hat as far as offensive linemen making contact on the defensive lineman. And with that play, this set up a huge opportunity for Miami. You see the game sequence right now. That's able to get them directly into the red zone. He's an extremely athletic guy, and when he gets his motor running, it's extremely difficult to determine who keeps the football and who will have the football. Big time read here from Malik. I like the ability from the offensive lineman to get a hat-on-a-hat rate. You see this. This is a favorable matchup for Miami. If he hand the football up to the running back, maybe 2 or 3 yards, but because of his ability to read and react and respond, he kept the football, and this is a great lane for him. He sees this linebacker getting ready to have contact on him from his offensive lineman, and he understands, he knows where he needs to go with the football. And I believe, like I said, Malik Rosier, he's a bit inconsistent as far as throwing the football. But to get him within rhythm offensively, find a way to get him involved in running plays, a la read options. You talk Travis Homer, he's going to be a big-time player. Yeah. I think he has to be an important factor for Saturday if they want to win this ball game against a physical, defensive-minded group in Notre Dame.
You talked about the passing of Rosier, 3 interceptions, so perhaps he might want to tuck it and run a little bit more this week.